Welcome back to Mr. Royale Movie Reviews and our Bond review series. This is episode 2 of a 26 episode series where we're going to find out who is the best Bond. Today we're tackling Quantum of Solace, the second chapter in Daniel Craig's gritty 007 era. Picking up right after Casino Royale, it's all about revenge and shadowy conspiracies. Is this the worst of the era? Let's find out.
You weren't supposed to shoot her. Well, I missed.
The opening blast with Another Way to Die by Jack White and Alicia Keys, the first Bond duet ever. The rock soul mashup hit number 9 on the UK charts and number 81 in the US, blending White's guitar with Keys' vocals. It was clearly inspired by You Know My Name, but in my opinion it fell drastically short. Culturally it pushed boundaries, but it divided fans. I genuinely find it painful each time I watch this one back. Daniel Craig amps up the intensity as a rogue Bond, fueled by grief and rage over Vesper's betrayal. His performance is visceral, with cold stares, brutal fights and subtle vulnerability showing the man unraveling. Craig conveys Bond's emotional scars through raw physicality, like in the frantic chases, making him feel like a blunt instrument on the edge. This portrayal deepens the character's humanity, evolving from Casino Royale's rookie to a haunted agent. However, I think they lean too much into this, and it risked lumping Bond in with characters like Jason Bourne, rather than adding to the rich culture and heritage that the character already has. In this film, Craig is backed by Olga Kurylenko as Camille Montez, a vengeful agent adding fiery independent, and Jeffrey Wright returns as Felix Leiter, a grounded ally amidst the corruption.
Your friend Leiter's been promoted. He replaced Bean.
Well, then the right people kept their jobs.
And Giancarlo Gianni's Mathis brings poignant closure to a character arc.
Forgive her. Forgive yourself.
The plot races through Bond's hunt for Vesper's manipulators, uncovering the Quantum organization via eco-terrorist Dominic Green, played by Matthew Almarovic. God, these names are really difficult. He was a slimy intellectual villain whose schemes feel eerily corporate. Like rock gadgets are sparse, but the Bolivia boat chase and hotel showdown deliver explosive thrills. And fun fact, filming was disrupted by the 2007-2008 writers' strike that led to a rushed script, which you can definitely feel in this film. Quantum of Solace directly continues after Casino Royale, closing Vesper's arc as Bond confronts her blackmailer and accept her sacrifice, while exposing Quantum's or later Spectre's deep infiltration into global intelligence. This sets up Skyfall's exploration of Bond's emotional wreckage and the organization's vast reach, transforming Craig's era into a serialized saga of loss, betrayal and redemption, paving the way for the beloved multi-film narrative that defines modern Bond.
Congratulations, you were right.
About what?
About Vesper. Ma'am.
This film earned $589.6 million on a worldwide box office with a budget of $200 to $220 million. It did profit, but it was down from Casino Royale's buzz. Critics gave it a 63% score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's 31% lower than Casino Royale received, and audiences only ranked it at 58%, praising the action but slamming the choppy editing and convoluted plot. Fans often call it the weakest entry of this era, citing rushed pacing from the writer's strike, forgettable villains, though it has, in my opinion, gained defenders for its bold continuity and, well, you can't be worse than No Time to Die. It's rubbish, that film. In my view, this film's gritty aesthetic and emotional threads shine, especially in wrapping Vesper's story and hinting at Spectre's web, which enriched later films like Skyfall.
The first thing you should know about us is that we have people everywhere. Am I right?
The revenge arc adds depth to Bond's damage. That said, it drags in spots with slow exposition and characters like Green feeling underdeveloped. It was more about plot devices than memorable characters, unfortunately. It does make it a bit transitional. Still, it builds that strong interconnected era that we love, and for that, I give it a 7 out of 10 for the crucial setup amid the chaos. So what's your take on this underrated sequel? Drop a comment below, but that's Quantum of Solace in the books. Next up is Skyfall, where things get epic. If you're digging this Bond Rewind series, smash like and subscribe for the full era rankings. and dive into my longer reviews in the playlist below. Thanks for watching, take care my friends.